Hello everyone and welcome back to Kentucky Ants. Today I'm going to be showing you all of my ants. I have not done an ant room tour in a while, so I'm going to update y'all on what's going on, new colonies, and colonies that don't exist anymore, or that I've just completely lost. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get into the video. So first up we have Phenegas arudis, and no, this is not the original great big massive colony that you used to see on the channel if you are a more OG subscriber, I guess. Not too original, but it's an older colony, or it was an older colony until they declined, and I think they just died out or something. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get a better look at this colony because they're really dirty tested. But anyway, so as you can see here, this is a 2-queen colony with 1 worker, and this colony is fairly small, of course, because it only has 1 worker. But I could see this colony getting bigger because I'll probably brood boost it. I'll probably brood boost it a lot actually, and yeah, this colony will probably get very big in the coming months because there's 2 queens and of course my brood boosting. Anyways, let's take a look at the next colony. So next up we have the super colony, I guess, just with less workers, and this is colony, I'm actually giving it to my friend. Yeah, my super colony lost a lot of workers because I don't know. Actually, I do know. It's because I tried giving I tried taking 1 queen from the super colony and then merging that with the chromides colony, but that did not work. Now I actually tried it very differently than I usually do, but yeah. And if you haven't seen my post recently, I've actually stopped, trying to get my colony to have 2 queens again. Which my colony, by that I mean the large colony, which has over 200 workers right now, or at least if they don't already, they're getting very close to that, and they're bound to exceed at least 500 workers by the end of this year because of some extreme brood boosting I've been doing. But yeah, now we're gonna look at this next colony, which you will see in the next clip. So here we have my Myrmica colony, which their brood develops really fast. That's all I know about them. And their Myrmica rubra, they eat really good. And there's not much to say about this colony other than it has quite a bit of queens, and probably gonna get more queens if they'll probably get more queens if they accept the queens that I give them in the future, and which they probably will. They've kind of done some escaping, so that's not nice. But anyways, the workers did come back, so that's not much of a problem. Yeah. Now without further ado, we're gonna look at the next colony. So here we have my bearded carpenter ants, or just Camponotus suburbatus. Now this colony is a 2-queen colony. Now you might notice that I have a lot of multiple queen colonies, which yes I do. Actually all my colonies have multiple queens, except for 2 colonies, which coincidentally are my 2 largest colonies. But yeah, anyways, this colony has around 30 workers and some elates. I don't know if they could have gotten elates at 30 workers, but these workers and elates are boosted. Not brood boosted, but just boosted. Actually, I think they came through colony merging or something. I forgot what happened, but yeah, this colony is doing pretty well. They're gonna get cocooned soon, and we'll just have to see what happens in the near future. Without further ado, we're going to look at the next colony, and which is actually not a very interesting colony, but we're going to look at it anyway. So you may remember my Lasius collection, which, here's the rest of my Lasius collection. Here's what survived from the hibernation. A lot of queens died in hibernation, and I decided to just merge them all, which they had originally had 5 queens, but they killed off 2, but they've, well, not killed off anymore since then, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, this colony is fairly small, but growing really fast, and I could boost them if I wanted to, but the chances of them accepting that brood is very low, because, well, if you take a look in the outworld, those are all late larvae that I boosted them. I mean, maybe they just aren't ready for those, but for some reason I have some cocoons in the outworld. Yeah, I can see a couple. But yeah, back to the colony. This colony has around, I believe, 15 workers. That probably is not an exact number, but what I do know is that they'll be way bigger next time you see them. Or if I just like make a short today about them, but I won't. So yeah, they'll be much bigger. They'll probably have around 40, maybe 50 workers next time, and probably be in a larger test tube. Yeah. Now we're gonna look at the next colony, because this colony is not very interesting. I mean, it's not interesting, but it does have multiple queens, so I guess that makes it interesting. So yeah, now we're just gonna look at the next colony. So here's my large Campanodus chromites colony. Now you've seen them a lot of times, but they've gotten way bigger. I've given them more workers, but if you go to another chamber, you can see something that they've done, and I actually mentioned this in a post. These were all elates, and I just like freaking killed them all. So I guess that sucks, and it very much does. But yeah, this is very, very bad, because I really wanted this colony to have elates, and to be honest, I did give these elates to the colony, but again, I tried a different boosting process than I usually do, so they wouldn't do this, but they didn't. It was all in vain, because yeah, they've done a lot of bad things recently, and I guess it was my fault, but I mean, I don't know, it was my fault, but this colony shouldn't have done that, and I guess it is a natural thing that I do, like, to keep threats out of their nest, to just not accept other queens, which I see why they would do that, because yeah, you wouldn't want threats in your nest, but it is very sad that this colony does not have multiple queens. And you may be wondering why I've been trying to do this. Well, way back when I caught this colony had 2 queens. It wasn't natural caught, I just merged them during hibernation. It was 2 colonies, and I put the other queen in, and they accepted the other queen. They pretty much just instantly. So I was like, well, dang, this is gonna go pretty well. Until I, for some reason, I mean, y'all probably know the story already, but I took the outworld off of this, and then I woke up and found the other queen's remains right here in what was the trash pile, which I don't know why they're still doing it in their nest, because usually they can fill out this nest, but now they're just crowding. Maybe it's because I've not watered it or something, which probably is the case, but it looks pretty moist, so maybe that's not why, but it probably is why, so I'll have to water it after this video. But yeah, this clip has been very long, so I'm just gonna cut to the next colony. So here we have this Americanus colony. This is Campanodus americanus, and unfortunately they do not have a queen. I have no idea where she was, but when I caught this colony, I could not find the queen, and there was only one elate in the nest, so I thought that was the queen, but turns out it wasn't. And I came back the next day, and I searched around. I even dug some, and I could not find this queen, so this colony is left queenless, which is very unfortunate, which I don't know what I can do about that, but the queen might be somewhere else, in the forest or something. probably not far from the original nest location. Actually, this could be just a satellite nest, but yeah, I'll have to try to find another Americana colony to put a queen in here. But yeah, this is undoubtedly my favorite colony because they're just way cooler, and I've been dreaming of having a species for years, at least for like a year, because I didn't know much about them. And I had a queen before, but she was just in a late like this one, and she died. But yeah, if we go over here, we can see a few majors and maybe a couple workers in there hanging out. But yeah, we have nothing in the outworld right now, other than some sand, I guess. But yeah, not much has been happening here. Yeah, anyways, if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and comment your favorite colony in this video, because there's a lot of them, I guess. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.